And greetings, meteorologist and Chad and Merrill taking you through the weather forecast into the end of March. And some new weather news that developed over the last week is that the naming convention for tropical systems in the Eastern Pacific and the Atlantic, after we have reached all 21 names in the alphabet that they assign each year, we will go into supplemental names starting with Adria, Braylon, Caridad, Deshawn, to name a few. So we are not going to be using the Greek alphabet because, as the World Meteorological Organization puts it, it's a little bit confusing to the public. So that is what we will see as we go through the tropical season when we do exceed that limit like we did in 2020. How fast are we warming this spring? Well, this is accumulated growing degree days over the last couple of months. And the mid-Atlantic coast, as you can see, has been slightly below average. This includes Atlantic City and Salisbury. But heading in through this week, we are going to exceed the 30-year average for growing degree days. And the allergy season will also ramp up as we go through later in the week. The I-95 corridor is right on schedule right now, which means the peak of the cherry blossoms will be right around April 1st. In Washington, D.C. Now, the Laurel Highlands, incidentally, are ahead of schedule, going to be ahead of schedule later this week as temperatures warm across the mountains of western Pennsylvania. And western Pennsylvania right now is running slightly behind average with some cooler temperatures that area has endured. So most of the mid-Atlantic catching up from the chilly start that we had in the early part of the month, but temperatures warming up significantly this week. As a matter of fact, record highs are likely on Friday, March 26th. You can see the record highs listed from Pittsburgh to Philadelphia, and the forecast temperatures ranging from the upper 60s in the Alleghenies to the lower 80s along the I-95 corridor. We are not done with the cold weather just yet. In the Almanack forecast for March 2021, we indicate some rain, some snow to the west, very late this month, and a wintry mix across Zone 1, which is New England, and that will come to fruition. How much rain are we going to see through the entire month from now through March 31st? Western Pennsylvania, eastern Ohio will pick up about 1.5 inches of rain. The rest of the Mid-Atlantic about 3/4 of an inch to just over 1 inch of rain. And there will be some snow behind a cold front late Sunday night, early Monday in the Laurel Highlands, about a trace to 1/2 of an inch, and also some gusty winds across the Mid-Atlantic when that cold front comes through very late in the weekend. Bishops has a running event on Saturday, March 27th, the Rock Creek 5K and 10K in Washington, D.C. Sunshine, temperatures warming from the middle 50s to near 60 degrees. And then the race on Sunday will occur before the front comes through. So we will see some sprinkles developing during the half marathon at Great Falls, Maryland after 10:30 in the morning. Temperatures in the mid-50s to start that race. The end of the half marathon will see temperatures near 60 degrees. Again, most of the races will be dry except for later in that half marathon when some rain moves in the picture. Well, I want to see what we're up to with the Hagerstown Town and Country Almanac. We also have a couple of articles in the Cumberland Times News and the Baltimore Sun that are featured on our website. And if you would like to purchase the 2021 Hagerstown Town and Country Almanac, those details are also on almanac.com. Have a great week.